Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Find Fluency, and instead of our Palabra del Dia today, we're going to have a little go at a little quiz or a little test on what we've done so far. It's not to scare you, it's not to frighten you, but we all need a little challenge. You need someone to push you a little bit in your learning, and obviously that's what I'm here for. So I thought, rather than doing Palabra del Dia all the time, it gets a little bit boring. I find it a little bit boring doing the same thing all the time. I thought I'll put together a little test or a quiz for you for the end of the week and just see how you've got on with what we've done so far. So really concentrating on what we've covered in the first 3 mini lessons and also what we did in the Facebook Live about ser and estar and the mistakes that you've been making, right? So if you've been keeping up and you've been doing the mini lessons and you've been tuning in to the live, you'll be absolutely fine, right? A lot of you will know this anyway. A lot of you already know, have a bit of background knowledge and know a lot of this stuff anyway. So have a little go. I suggest un boli or un lápiz y papel, right? So a pen or a pencil and some paper. There's only 10 questions. They are multiple choice. It's A, B, C. One of them has a D. I think it's the first one. And it's fairly straightforward. So take a note of your answers, questions 1 to 10, multiple choice, and I will go through answers later on today with you. Okay? Right, vamos. ¿Estás listo? ¿Estás lista? Are you ready? Boom, boom. Here we go. First question. Pregunta 1. Which is the correct way of saying my name is? So is it me llama? A. Is it me llamo? B. Or is it C? Mi llama. So options A. Me llama. B. Me llamo. C. Mi llama. A, B or C. And then we've got D. It depends. Little cheeky D in there this time. I'd actually forgotten to put that there. So D, it depends. Me llama, me llamo, mi llama, or it depends. What do we think? Pregunta 2. Which of the following statements is correct? Me is a possessive adjective and means my. So A, me is a possessive adjective and means my. B, yo is a reflexive pronoun. Getting quite technical now. C, mi is a possessive adjective and means my. So is it A, B or C that is correct here? ¿Qué pensamos? What do we think? Pregunta 3. Pregunta 3. Masculine singular nouns usually end in. So remember, a noun is a naming word. So words like una mesa, una silla, anything that gives an object or a person a name, una chica, un chico, these are nouns, okay? So masculine singular ones usually end in A, B, O, or C, os, os. So masculine singular nouns, is it A, O, or os at the end? Usually, not always, usually. Pregunta 4. What is the correct way of saying and you? So remember, very first lesson, we went through greetings and asking how people are. What was the correct way of saying and you? Is it A, y yo, B, y ella, or C, y tú? A, B or C, the correct way of saying and you? What about you? Pregunta 5. Question 5. What's another way of asking ¿Cómo estás? So what's the other way of asking ¿Cómo estás? Is it A, ¿Cómo te llamas? Is it B, ¿Qué tal? Or is it C, ¿Dónde vives? Another way of asking ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Qué tal? Or ¿Dónde vives? A, B or C? Pregunta 6. Question 6. Are these parts of the verb ser or estar? So we're going back to our live lesson here. Hope you were paying attention. So we've got A, eres, B, soy, and C, es. They are all part of the same verb, so you're not really going to have an A, B, C here as your answer. You're just going to have either ser or estar. They're all part of one of those verbs. Is it ser they're part of, or is it estar they're part of? So your answer for question 6 is just going to be ser or estar. Okay. Pregunta 7. Question 7. What is the correct translation of this date? Okay, so you've got 3 options here, and I'm going to say a date in Spanish. I want you to tell me, is it A, B, or C that I am saying, okay? ¿Listos? Ready? Viernes 27 de julio. Viernes 27 de julio. So was that A, B, or C that I was saying there? Friday the 28th of June, Tuesday the 19th of July, or Friday the 27th of July? What do you think? Pregunta 8. If someone tells you it's their cumpleaños, what are they celebrating? Is it A, their anniversary? Is it B, their birthday? Or is it C, they're leaving their job? Cumpleaños, anniversary, birthday, or leaving their job. Pregunta 9. If someone tells you they are cansado or cansada, they are A, tired, B, happy, or C, sad. So cansado, estoy cansada, tired, happy, or sad. Last one, pregunta 10. In which of these circumstances do we use the verb estar? Right, so do we use the verb estar for jobs and professions? Do we use it for locations? Or do we use it for time? Right, it's only one of these that's correct. Is it A, B, or C? Jobs, locations, or time for the verb estar. Buen trabajo. Well done, everybody. I will be back later on today with answers, okay, soluciones to our quiz. So feel free to watch it again. Pause, I've rattled through it quite quickly. I'm actually having to pop out now to pick up my little girl from school. So I've run through that really fast, but you guys can go through it again at your leisure. Pause it if you need to, and I will see you later on. Hasta luego. Adios.